Hello everyone, happy Sunday. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Andrew. I'm hopping on here to talk to you all about New Year's resolutions. All right, we're 3 weeks into January right now. How are you doing on your New Year's resolutions and goals? The reason I ask is because this is typically around the time that people tend to fall off of their goals. All right, I've known some people who have made it through half the year. I've known people who have fallen off after the first day. Why does this happen? Why do we set a goal and have all these ambitions to accomplish it, and then after a couple of weeks, we're already out of it? Usually the problem doesn't fall with the goal, but the system or lack thereof for accomplishing the goal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you my 6 steps in order to create, accomplish, and execute your goals for 2021, right? Now these are fitness specific, but you can use these same steps for whatever other goals you use or for whatever goals you have. I use them for my goals outside of fitness, maybe with slight tweaks here and there. But typically the structure is the same. So I'm gonna jump right in with them. First step, develop a goal based on a why, right? Why do we need to have a goal that's based on a why? The why is your backbone or your foundation to your goal. It's what you can look back to when things start to get difficult, that you can say, okay, yes, that's right. That's why I'm doing this. I need to stay on track. But you need to have a strong emotional connection to this why, right? Why do you have a goal? And just for the purposes of who this is for, I'm gonna use the example of I wanna lose 20 pounds this year, right? So why do you want to lose 20 pounds? What's the reason behind it? If it's just because I want to look better, that's not a good enough reason. Unless you have some sort of strong emotional connection to why you want to look that way, you're probably not going to stick to it, right? So develop a strong why. Once you have that why developed, step 2 is develop tactics based on the goals. So what are tactics? Tactics are the actions or events that you are going to accomplish day in and day out in order to reach that goal. So using the same example, if I want to lose 20 pounds, I've got to work out. That's got to be in there. That's a tactic. I've got to track my nutrition. That's got to be in there, right? Among a few other things. What are the big important actions that you need to do that are going to help you reach that goal, right? Once you have that established, step 3 is forget your goal. I know this sounds contradictory, but people tend to focus too much on their goal and say that that's what they want to do, but they never actually commit to doing it. They never execute the tactics that they need in order to accomplish the goal. So forget your goal, focus on your tactics now. Step 4 is develop a system based on your tactics, right? So your system is how you're going to accomplish your tactics day in and day out. I have my system in my planner. It tells me when I'm working, it tells me when I'm doing school, it tells me when I'm working out, it tells me when I'm accomplishing my tactics, right? This is important because if you don't have a system, the whole plan that you have to accomplish your goals probably is going to fall through, right? If you just say in your head, this is what I'm going to do, okay, yes, this is what I need to do, odds are you're not going to accomplish it. You're not going to reach the end result that you want. Which brings me to an important part on this step. Write down your system. Write down your goal, write down your why, write down your tactics, and write down the system of how you intend to accomplish your tactics day in and day out. Tactics that are written down are 80% more likely to be accomplished than those that we decide to just keep in our heads, right? It's easier for us to think about what we need to do than just say, all right, that's good. No, it needs to be written down. You're more likely to follow through with it that way. Brian P. Morgan, the author of 12-Week Year, he says, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems, which is 100% true. Just because we say we have this goal doesn't mean we're going to accomplish it. It all depends on the system that we have in place. So step 5 is set a timeline or goal date, right? We have this big goal for the year. Within that goal, set mini goals, right? So you have your tactics and system. Put those in play and have a goal date of when you want certain things to be done or when you want to see certain accomplishments. So following along with the same example of losing 20 pounds, by the end of February, I want to have lost 4 pounds, right? That's 2 pounds over 2 months. That's definitely doable. So this needs to be a reoccurring thing that you do throughout the entire year, right? Keep these timelines and goal dates written down and on your calendar. That way, it kind of lights that fire under you to be like, okay, that's right. I need to get this done. I need to do this. And then with this earlier goal date that you have, you're more likely to stay on track with your tactics as well, right? You're more likely to execute your tactics rather than saying, I'll put it off another day, right? Step 6, celebrate the small victories, right? So you have your tactics, your system, your goal, your why, and you have a timeline of when you want to accomplish these mini goals that you have. When you accomplish these mini goals, say, I lost the 4 pounds by the end of February, celebrate that, right? How you celebrate is up to you. Just don't make the celebration too long, right? Don't celebrate for an entire month. That's going to throw you off. Don't celebrate for a week, right? But celebrate the small victories. Going over the 6 steps one more time. Step 1, develop a goal based on a why. Step 2, develop tactics based on your goal. Step 3, forget your goal. Step 4, develop a system based on your goal and tactics. Step 5, set a timeline or goal dates for your tactics. Step 6, celebrate the small victories.